Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I asked you guys what you wanted to see on my channel and you guys all said a relationship Q&A or like a Q&A based on like relationship type questions. And so of course, obviously I have my boyfriend Ezra here to answer some questions with me. But you guys to ask me questions on my Instagram of what you guys wanted us to answer, obviously. So the first question is from Sandra Irene 22 and she says, how did you two meet and where? So we met in high school. It's not that exciting. Mutual friends introduced us and that's how we met. But I do know that we met on February
23rd.
Yeah, I was just saying if you knew it. Good job. How did he or you ask each other to be girlfriend and boyfriend?
I asked, just for clarification.
He asked.
And she said no. Said no.
And
then you were like, yes.
Yeah.
I'm joking, of course.
How long have you guys been dating for? So we started dating July 18, 2016. So that's 2.5 years. Maya Moyle asked, how did you guys know the other person was the one for you? Unfortunately, we've talked about this and we have the same answer that probably every single other couple has.
That feels the same way. You just know.
You do. Like once you're in the position, you really do. Like people talk about it and they say, when you know, you know. You're like,
you don't know till you know.
Yeah, and like, this is what they mean. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Previous relationships.
Don't have one.
Neither.
Neither of us do.
Neither of us have had a serious previous relationship before.
Viva_8482 asked, how long did you know each other before you started dating? Like 6 months?
5 months, technically.
6 months.
We only started hanging out in like June 2016 and we started dating in July. C_13 asked, what is your favourite thing about each other? You go
Ladies first.
Guess what I'm gonna say about you.
Oh, you're so loving and caring and you're just always nice and
gross.
Just your go-get-it nature. Like,
yeah.
When you want to give something a crack, you give it a go and you try your best and like you're not afraid of what other people think of you.
That's such a good one,
like,
Bob.
When you do it, like if you are interested and you want to do it, you just go do it. You don't care what other people think. Like, you're welcome.
That's so cute. Nichelle Solomon asked, when and where was your first date? So we didn't actually go on a first date until December.
On the 27th of December.
Yeah.
Technically our first date was Schnitz.
We went to Schnitz. On
the same day because I took her to lunch first and then we went to the aquarium.
Someone asked, what were your first impressions of each other?
Damn! I'm serious though.
Mine was probably the same, to be honest with you. Stitch is _my_BF asked, how did you tell your parents and what was their reaction like?
Mum, here's this hot chick that I'm gonna ask out, what do you reckon? Bang, that was it.
So I didn't even tell my mum. My mum only found out because his initials were in my Instagram bio and she was like, who is this kid? And so, and that was like a month into our relationship, so that's how she found out. Alexandria_Blackwood asked, how many kids do you guys both want? Are you kidding me? 2 or 3?
4 or 5.
2 or 3. That's one that we're gonna have to decide on way in the future.
Regan.Hostelli asked, do you guys ever struggle with trust? If so, how do you deal with it? Not really.
No, we don't.
I don't think that trust is something that should be a struggle in a relationship. Like sometimes it's easy to get trust and insecurity combined. You to come across as not trusting the other person. When you do trust them, and
I think the other person needs to be able to understand that as well. Someone asked, how do you solve issues or fights in your relationship?
Well, for starters, we don't fight.
We have disagreements.
Yeah, but it's not like...
No, we do have disagreements.
Yeah, like we have a disagreement. Yeah. It is purely give each other space and just sit down and openly talk about it. That we don't bother sitting there being frustrated or grumpy with the other person. Like, come back and talk about it 20 minutes later or whatever. Like, it's never like 2 or 3 days. Like,
no,
it's literally like 10-15 minutes. Whatever. We don't find that fighting or arguing or yelling or getting frustrated at each other gets us anywhere. Like, be open to how each other's feeling, and it sounds really lame, but
Yeah, but it's true. Like,
if you keep poking the bear, someone's going to snap and they're going to say something they don't mean. So you just give each other 5-10 minutes of space.
That's exactly
right. Like,
it
doesn't take long to calm down, because you never let it escalate to the point where you're frustrated so much.
That feels nice. You can keep going. Emma Rapp asks, what is one thing you both hope to accomplish later on in life together?
In a house and have a family.
I want to have a family, like 100%. Preferably, I'd like to own like a lot of land. Jessica Marie Conti asks, what are some special things you guys do for each other just as an act of kindness? I'm gonna say what Ezra does for me as like an act of kindness, and he's gonna say what I do for him as
you give back rub. Just be sitting down somewhere and you'll just come up and start rubbing my
and
hand.
I have decent nails as well, so it feels nice.
You'll just those I enjoy and that relaxes me. And you write love letters and like write letters just expressing how much I mean to you.
Yeah. Ezra will randomly, it's not even about buying flowers, like sometimes he will just pick a few flowers from the garden and come in and like surprise me with them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the most beautiful thing on the planet. Like, I really love when you do that. It's so sweet. Eddie Rabon asked, are you guys going to get married?
I don't know, are we?
Are we?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Cool, guess I'll have to wait and find out.
Yeah, I guess you guys will have to wait and find out. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try. But they asked, how do you keep your relationship fun and cheeky after all this time?
Like this.
No, don't. I don't know.
I guess it just comes with being in a relationship that
with someone that's
works.
So funny, like me, obviously.
Jess_Conti_outfit asked, do you want a pet? If so, what type and name?
Yes.
This is not my category, this is her.
I want a hypoallergenic dog because...
one that doesn't share.
Oh, we went to the zoo and there was a lion called Asali and it means honey. And I just think that's so pretty, so I was like...
And someone asked, was it love at first sight? Yeah, probably.
When I saw you for the first time, I just had this feeling in my gut, like you were going to be important in my life, if that was going to make... like, if that makes any sense.
Duh, look at me. Another person asked, how old are you? I'm 19, almost 20.
And I have just turned 18, so there's like a year and 9 months between us, yeah.
Gemma.0, are you married?
No, we're not married yet.
Huh?
Huh? We both don't have rings on, so no, we're not married.
So _before sunrise asked, how to remember that you're both against the problem, not each other.
I think how we remind ourselves that it's us against the problem and not us against each other is, we were talking about it last night, reminding yourself that life, it sounds so cheesy, but like life is short. Like, you don't know when your life can change at any given moment. You've just got to
make the most of the time you got with the person that you want to be with forever, so.
You put it in much better words than I ever did, so good job. Oh, someone asked who said I love you first. It was him.
I did.
Yeah, but I said it at the same, like after, just after.
Yeah, you said it back. I think this is going to be the last question. This person asked, when would you like kids and when would you like to get married?
I personally don't think that I want kids for like 8 years. Like, what, 26, and I still think that's quite young. I think marriage comes first, so I don't think we can say when we're going to have kids because we don't know.
Like, we can get married and then be like, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
We want to have kids.
So we could be like, well, we're really enjoying this time together. We can wait
for
10 years.
Together,
yeah. But yeah, I think like we said before, you guys are just going to have to wait
within the next few years.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. We are on holidays now, actually. We can film a lot more, so obviously that'll be exciting. I will see you guys in my next video, and maybe even Ezra.
Wow, thanks for the invite.
I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.